Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Sh0ck. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. So I came across this video through Sister Tabitha. Shout out to Sister Tabitha, and I am wishing you quick recovery, right? So this woman, her daughter was unalive by someone, right? And she is also blaming another person for the death of her daughter, right? And I am going to say, may her daughter's soul rest in peace. So now she is on national television crying and also blaming another man that got nothing to do with this. I would appreciate if you blame the person that unalived your daughter instead of bringing another innocent man to talk about him and looking for a way to implicate him, right? And at the same time, you are a scammer. One thing with these women is that most times when they mount camera and cry, I mean, you all know what happens when their tears start. Well, I think she's deceiving people with these tears because people are donating money, giving her money. But guess what? She has grandchildren, right? And her grandchildren are not getting the money that she is making off her daughter's death. And I am asking, why is she withholding the money and not giving all the supplies that people are giving or extending to her to the grandchildren? You see, you are scamming yourself and also using your daughter's death to make money and not extend the money to the children. Let's get into this video.
Why are we not protecting the American citizens? It's just common sense. Why are we not protecting our children? And to have a senator from Maryland who didn't even acknowledge or barely acknowledged my daughter and the brutal death that she endured, leaving her 5 children without a mother and now a grandbaby without a grandmother, so that he can use my taxpayer money to fly to El Salvador to bring back someone that's not even an American citizen. Why does that person have more right than I do?
Her name is Patty Moran, and she's not protecting her grandchildren. She's stealing from them. I'm back. Hey everybody, I'm Tabitha. If you've come across this video and are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you've come across this video out there on social media and are not following me, please hit that follow button, whether it's on TikTok, on Instagram, on Blue Sky, on Skylight, on Threads, or on YouTube. Home base is YouTube. Please make sure you are following or subscribing to me. I am trying to get to 500,000 subscribers across all of my social media platforms. Yes, Patty Moran took her self-righteous ass to the White House, allowed herself to be used by the Trump administration. Meanwhile, her grandchildren are suing her because they've raised thousands of dollars after the brutal murder of their mother, and Patty Moran has not turned the money over to the grandchildren. And the grandchildren are sick and tired of asking, so they have filed a lawsuit against their grandmother. Rachel Moran's children allege their grandmother and aunt are keeping fundraising proceeds from them. Sadly, Rachel Moran was murdered by an El Salvadorian illegal immigrant by the name of Victor Martinez. Victor Martinez has been arrested and charged with first-degree murder. The Trump administration picked her up, dusted her off, put her in front of the cameras to try to sway public opinion, to try to get people to turn against what it is that they are doing with these Venezuelan migrants that they shipped off to El Salvador. And she allowed herself to be used. She got in front of the camera, brought her tears, her white tears, to try to manipulate the media. This man is not the man that everybody is standing up for, Kilmar Garcia, who the Trump administration admits they mistakenly picked up and shipped off to El Salvador. These are two different individuals. And yet, the Trump administration and Rachel Moran's mother are using her death to try to sway public opinion, to try to turn people who are feeling a certain kind of way about Donald Trump picking up innocent people and shipping them off to one of the worst prisons in the world. According to the lawsuit, Rachel Moran's children, who are ages 8 to 19, she has 5 children, have not received any of the proceeds from 4 restaurant fundraisers held on their behalf. There's also a GoFundMe that they haven't received any funds from. The lawsuit alleges that Patty Moran, Rachel Moran's mother, the woman who was at the White House, and her sister Rebecca have kept the money for themselves. Now, they go on to say that the money has been placed in a trust for the children. But one of the children is an adult, is 19 years old. What is the reason why that child hasn't received any money? The children's attorney is quoted as, "The kids are obviously hurting. They need the finances to help them with everyday supplies, and they are not getting answers." So she's stealing money from her dead child's children while standing up in front of the camera and saying this to the American people.
Why are we not protecting the American citizens? It's just common sense. Why are we not protecting our children?
So, Patty, I have some questions for you. Why aren't you providing your grandchildren with the funding that they need in order to survive? Why are you out here trying to garner sympathy through manipulation and using your dead daughter's name in vain? Why are you doing that? And where are those children's money? May Rachel Moran rest in peace.
This is all I got from this video, and may her daughter's soul rest in peace. Let me start with that first. But I am going to ask, why is it that some people are already very cunning? Because she is a very cunning woman. She is a scammer. Helping other people. I don't know, but she is a scammer. Why is she taking money and not providing for the children? And why is she why is she crying? Why are they not protecting American citizens? Why is she crying? A very big shame to her. And this administration also is a very huge disgrace too. Sincerely speaking, I don't know, but I would just keep my mouth shut, I am going to start with this. Sometimes, one thing I hear about some women is that their tears are just like, when they see their tears, everything becomes really, everything got to stop. Let's know what's going on. I think before she mounted that camera, they showed her on that camera, they should have asked her, where is the money that you took from people who are giving you? Where did you keep the children's money? Because she is making a lot of money. I mean, she's been out there talking about how she lost her daughter, which is actually true. She lost the daughter. And people have been giving her things, right? Giving her money at the same time. Where did she keep the money? We need to know where the money is. Let's start with that first. And why are the children not getting their money. Cry me a river, madam, but I don't care. We need that. People need to know where the money is going and why you are holding that money, because you are scamming people and not giving the money, making the money reach to the people that it is supposed to reach. She used her daughter's death not only to steal and also to take away from her grandchildren. She took away money also from her grandchildren and also trying to make it look like she is innocent, and also trying to implicate an innocent man, because at the same time she is also trying to drag Garcia inside the whole story and all that in her daughter's death. You know, this thing got nothing to do with Kilma Garcia. Let her go and sort herself out, and let her go and do the needful. Let her go and give the grandchildren their money and stop running away or hiding or coming out to scam people, because that is what she's doing. If she's giving the money to the kids, I would say she's doing the one. She's not. And she's coming out here to cry more so she'll get more money. See you all in my next video. White Women Tears. Bye for now.